Well, hey folks, BC7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me here today on Minibrunn Farm for Farm Sim 19. Oh, we got a lot of sunflowers to cut down. Yes, we do. And we have, well, a little tiny bit of corn. Yeah, because somebody forgot to set the seeds before they started. So, we're going to go and deal with that. I put up with that horrible, horrible rainy weather till about 5 p.m. and then I decided, as there still was no sign of from our little weather report up in the top there that things were ever going to get better, I sped up time till we hit night and then just let it go from there. And at about actually 6 p.m. the cloud symbol popped up to show that, from what I understand, I was about 4 hours away from going from absolutely hammering down rain to merely a bit of cloudy day. So, yeah, here we go, eh? Oh, this should be fun. And it's exactly one row too many to take it all down in one go. But, you know, so I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to hit it from the inside there, like that. Yeah. And then we'll bring her back down to this end when we empty it and grab that final row. Yeah, this will make up for the corn we gave the pigs yesterday. Yeah, I don't think so. There we go. Alright. Now. Oh, really? Oh. It didn't grab any of them. That's kind of odd. Huh? Corn. This is corn, I'm pretty sure. Machine's running? Okay, now it's working. No, it's not. Okay, now it is. Weird. I can't say as I've ever quite seen that happen before. Mind you, I don't often, you know, just randomly mix the field seeds either, but so it goes. Now, we are, what? 6 weeks, a little less than that, away from the release of 22. And I've been thinking about it lately as I've been playing 19. Okay, well, I don't know why it didn't want to eat it before, but there we go, we got our corn. But, yeah, as I said, I've been thinking about it here as I've been playing FS19. And I think what I'm going to do until the release of 22... I don't have a trailer. Wow. Until the release of 22 is I'm going to cut down the FS19 episodes to 3 or 4 a week. I mean, we've been at this thing for 3 years now. You know, that's how long since they released it. It was November of 2018 when it came out, the 22nd of November, as a matter of fact. And, well, truth be told, I mean, we've done maps that had nothing, and we had to cut them out of, you know, the wilderness, basically. We've done giant maps like the stuff Steve makes, with all of the factories and, you know, equipment that'll hold 100 million ton and that sort of thing. And we've done little tiny farms. This is sort of a good example of that. It's not the smallest farm we've done, but we've done the little ones. You know, we've done enough logging and forestry to, you know, definitely say we've got a handle on that end of the game. And even though it is a game about repetitiveness, I'm starting to reach that point where it's actually starting to suck some of the joy out of it, I guess would be the easiest way to put it. You know, and that's not a good thing. I mean, you know. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to want to go the same way. And I would imagine that after 3 years with this particular iteration, that I'm probably not the only one who's feeling that way. You know. So, plus the fact that, I mean, we're, what, probably pretty darn close to 100 episodes in on this particular map, and it's a pretty small farm, as I said, you know. But we've managed, I think, to keep it going pretty good, you know. I've tried to do as much different stuff here as we can. Now, obviously, again, a lot of it's repetitive, but it's that kind of a game. What's going on here now? What is... Well, that's just some kind of freaking optical illusion, is it? Okay. That's fine. Hallucinations, I can handle that. I figure, you know. Are we ever that far away from hallucinating? But, yeah. So, you know, I know some of you, basically it's the only thing you watch on my channel is the farm sim videos. And, I'll be sorry to lose your views a few times a week, but, like I said, rather than be so completely burnt out with it that, you know, it reaches a point where, oh, I guess I'd better put a video, a farm sim video, I've got everything else, you know. And it's to show you how close we are to that, I actually have videos of other games recorded, rendered, and uploaded for usually a good 3 days in advance. And the farm sims, I'm down to doing it like this is, well, it's 12:30 in the morning here. Well, morning, whatever, right? Noon was half an hour ago, yeah. I've already recorded 2 other videos. Neither of them were farm sim, right? So, and that's my usual, right? Usually by noon I've got everything I'm recording for the day has been recorded and uploaded, and if I'm a couple of videos ahead of the game, then it's even earlier than that. But might keep in mind I get out of bed between 5 and 6 in the morning, so yeah. Sometimes I get a pretty early start. Of course, I also put half an hour of exercise, etc. into that, plus breakfast. But anyway, yeah. I said I don't want to lose the edge on this game completely. It certainly brought myself and hopefully some of you a good deal of entertainment over the 3 years of its existence. And just as the other farm sim games have, going back a long way. Quite a long way. Indeed. I actually still remember the very first farming simulator video I ever saw that kind of got me interested in the whole series. And I believe he still makes videos on occasion, although I don't know it's a regular thing anymore. But a British fella named Stocko Gloss. At least I always assumed he was British. But yeah. And I think it was Farm Sim 13. So. And I believe that's, I had already started my YouTube channel, and I started with Minecraft videos because, well, everybody starts with Minecraft videos. And, which is dumb because it's the hardest market to break into. And in all honesty, it's not really one you want to be in. Because Minecraft, well, back then not quite so much as it is now. But I wouldn't even try it now. I mean, yeah, I do play Minecraft even on the channel on occasion. But I wouldn't want to try to do a Minecraft channel. Just because it's mainly 90% of your audience is going to be kids. Nothing against kids, but they're their own inherent risk when it comes to YouTube, aren't they? That's why we now fill out 6 pages of stuff before we can post our videos. Right? So. But yeah, I watched Stocko play this, and I thought, well, that's a pretty good game. And I think I picked up 13, and one of the others, either 9 or 11, was on cheap on Steam at the same time. Like, I noticed it was, when I was looking at FS13, I noticed the ad for the other one, so I picked that up as well. And, yeah. I made a video, I believe from FS13, and it did considerably better than my first Minecraft video. But then again, I'm not terribly surprised. It was certainly, I mean, you can imagine how amateur my channel is now, how absolutely pathetic it was then. So. So this is going to be a little bit of work, isn't it? Whew. We really did stretch out this field, I'll tell you. We really did. These are going to be nice. We'll throw a trailer in the silo so that we can have something for the peggies. After all, sunflowers are a pretty good part of the diet. And they're also good money if we decide we need to sell them. Although I think we're pretty much flush for money for any sort of endeavors we have from this point out, Ooh, look at them great big giant spits, man. How are we doing anyway? 58%. Well, that was the idea of joining these two fields, was the hope that I would actually be able to at least fill a trailer on occasion with the crop, instead of this getting 7,000 or 8,000 liters. But that's alright. So I really enjoyed the firewood mod on this particular playthrough. I think that's a really fun sort of way to do logging. I mean, it's not, the $100,000 paydays that you can pull off doing big logging. But we did a lot of big logging. Like I said, we did, I think, 3 different maps that started out with just, your own dumb ideas on the world, and, maybe a little tractor and trailer or something. So, why is all of that so not gotten? Yeah, I need more than one headland down here. This thing is just too much of a tank to turn around. Come on, baby. Woo! Get about a 6 football field to run at it, and we might be alright. There we go, look at that. And what the heck? Okay. What you doing? You're not full. Ooh, you're just about out of diesel. That's alright. Okay. It's like it just forgets every once in a while. Well, I mean, it works for computers, right? Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Oh, that's what I just did, and guess what? That fixed it. Although, strangely enough, the reason that is such a meme in the computer industry is because it is, in fact, quite a valid... It's the dumbest thing you might think your IT expert would ever say to you, but it is a very, very valid remedy. Because a lot of things happen when you turn your PC off. Right? A lot of things happen. And sometimes one or two of those things gets together and turn out to be your problem. Yeah. But apparently that works for harvesting fields as well. Just every once in a while, you know, oops, well, we just got to reset the harvester here. It seems it's got a memory leak or something going on. So yeah, I hope, like I said, it's, no one's too upset about a few, 2 or 3 or 4 plus episodes a week. 3 probably. But, yeah. And it'll free up. I'll still do 2 videos a day, but it's going to free up some time for some of the other stuff we've got going on as well. You know, I am, in fact, just as I'm recording this, I'm actually uploading a video to YouTube as we speak, and it's going to be one of those rare ones that, rather than being scheduled, is going to go live. Because the game was just released today, and I've kind of been waiting for it. And that is Junkyard Simulator. I know, another simulator. But hey, we got lots of other stuff going on. We're playing Valheim, we're playing Conan, we got Vintage Story, Planet Crafters. Yes, indeed. All great games. Great games. Plus the fact that they just released a couple of days ago what they are touting as the single-player version of a game that I really like, but doesn't do very well on the channel. So, but that's Cryofall, by the way, is the one I'm talking about. I know you guys will go, well, why didn't you mention it if I don't mention it? So I just mentioned it. Yeah, and of course, I am still playing New World just about every day. Now, luckily, I'm not at that point anymore where I go, oh, damn, I don't want to record a video because I got to put some time in for New World. You know, I'm a level, I think I just hit level 30. I've got some of my crafting levels, a couple of them up over 100 now. So it's coming along to the point where I can go, yeah, you know. I think I still get in just about every day, but it's an hour or 2 rather than just all of my available gaming time. You know, with just enough time taken out to rattle off a quick video. Yeah, so. But I'm still really enjoying it. I don't care what all the naysayers and the Bezos haters and stuff have to say about it. I'm having a great time with it. There we go. Our first heart. Did it work? Did I break the stem? No? Spring right back up again? Nah, yeah. Well, it's got a little bit of a lean to it. Okay. Skill, precision, and timing. Yuck. Yeah. Or just really bad physics. Either way it works, right? Alright. It's funny, these puddles remain after the rain, but they're no longer mud. That was actually pretty gnarly there while it was raining. The mud effects on the ground around the cow shed and stuff when we were there. Not too shabby, you know? Not too shabby at all. Almost makes it want to rain more. Do we still have some muddy spots over there? It almost looks like there's still some over there. Huh. I thought a lot of those areas were things I painted myself. Ah, there you go. Who knows? Look at that. Black gold. Texas beans. I don't know. There we go. Shut it down. Alright. Now, how are you doing? Oh, you still got lots of fuel. Did that not shut down? Yeah, that's just this thing. It's funny, inside it sounds like it's the tractor running. I guess that's just its inside voice. That's what I always told Dexter. Couldn't you use your inside voice? He can really meow sometimes when he wants to, man. Yowzer. And of course, big shout out to my regular viewers. Good to have you along here for the great sunflower harvest. I know. What's so green about it, species? Absolutely nothing. But I'll bet you our piggies are going to enjoy it. As much as a pixel pig can enjoy anything. As always, a massive thank you to my Patreon sponsors. They are listed in the credits down below. Awesome people, one and all. Yeah, this is not a super high production map. I have noticed that with pretty much everything we've harvested. You know, right down to the getting corn silage and stuff like that. Now, I'm pretty sure I have the economy set on the most difficult, which is just sort of the way to play this game. But, I have a feeling that some of the other stuff is values that you actually set up when you make the map. Which is great, because, I mean, wouldn't really be a custom map if every single map you went to, the price of a sunflower was exactly the same as it was on every other map, would it? Or wool, or, you know, dairy cattle, or whatever you decide to get in. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that play it that way, you know. Look at the thing, go, wow, you know, wool prices, they're paying $8,000 a 4-bale lot, so I'm going to be a sheep farmer. Yeah, I don't know. I like to have them all. It's annoying, it's a lot of work, but hey. That's why they put them in there, right? And hopefully in 22 there'll be even more to do. I mean, I don't know I'd want it to quite the degree that you can get into in, you know, certain parts of like cattle and crops, for instance, or whatever they're calling it now. You know, I don't mind collecting the milk as opposed to, you know, measuring the teats of each cow before I squeeze a bucket out of it, but I'm pretty sure they could add some other things to it. Like the buying and the selling of the animals. You know, it's easier, more convenient, and much cheaper to simply do it from the little hot box in front of the animal stand than it is to do it with any sort of realism at all. You know, like I said, if you buy an animal trailer, unless you're doing one of those, oh look, I've got 600 cows, and my God, even in an animal trailer, it would take you weeks of just driving back and forth to do that. You know, but if you want to pay for the thing, that's kind of what you'd have to do. So, maybe something on this end of it, you know, like maybe not having them magically appear inside of their respective buyers ready to go. You know, if you had to maybe unload them from a trailer or something like that, might be alright. I think there's probably a little more to sheep than just throwing a bale of grass at them once every couple of weeks too. You know, the cows and the pigs, I mean, the feeding of those can be as simple or complex as you choose, you know, and still get pretty good production out of them. But the sheep, well, they're pretty much fire and forget, aren't they? Same with the chickens, which is why I think there's probably so many mods that make you add water and wheat and hay and all of these things to your chicken coops. Then you actually feel like you're raising some chickens. I think with the coop we're using, you know, once or twice a game you throw a bucket load of grain into the trough, and then you pick up pre-made boxes of eggs whenever they're ready for you. So, yeah. Again, a pretty generic system. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I think one of the reasons I'm seldom disappointed by the new iterations, like I enjoyed 19 when it came out, a lot of people complained about it. I don't expect super big differences, you know, unless they're going to get into other farming methods. You know, as long as they're going to be doing this sort of field farming, then we're pretty much just going to see different skins of the same stuff. You know, I mean, if they want to get into warehouse hydroponic farming on the side or something like that, you know, again, with some detail. Because that's certainly a lot more of that being done. In fact, there's just, you know, tons of new farming methods that this thing doesn't even scratch. I mean, they're just getting into recognizing the difference between soil that has proper pH and not. You know, I mean, something farmers have been doing since they used to just grab a pinch of the dirt and eat it to check it for nutrient and pH. Yeah, look it up. Man, that's quite the little hill. Well, we're almost finished the long part. 3 or 4 more rows will take care of that. And then it'll get much quicker. Much quicker. And I could have hired a worker to do this, but this is kind of what needs to be done today. Between having a day where nothing was ready and catching up on stuff, and then having a day where it was raining so hard we couldn't do anything but catch up on stuff, we're kind of caught up on stuff, you know? So good thing these crops come ready. And I guess we go with a grain next. I don't know. I'm between soybean and running a cereal. This thing just will not turn. Even this huge space back here. Not enough. But we've almost got our second full harvester here too. Very nice. Very, very nice. But I think what I'm going to do here, folks, is I'm going to wrap this one up. I said we've got about half of it left to do. And then we'll see if we get more than a trailer's worth. I don't know that we will, because I think it takes like 4 harvesters to fill the trailer. We're pretty close to it. 3 and a bit. Well, we might. We might. Anyway, we'll find that out next episode. Do take care of each other. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy the content. And let me know down in the comments what you think of anything in general, not necessarily just the cutting back of the episodes, but I'm certainly welcome to hearing about that as well. So, till next time, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. Up the hill.